Nobody comes to work to do a bad job. At EMSL, we pick around 600,000 units on an average day.
On a day?
In a day. If your shirt and your shoes come, you've got no trousers, you're in a pickle for the weekend. So I took that step for 6 months, and here I am, 13 years later, still here, so yeah.
What's kept you here, though?
If we haven't got customers, we've not got business.
That's very true.
It needs
We're
to
not
be
sitting here doing this,
Yeah.
Did you drive down today? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where do you live?
About 10 minutes from EMSL.
Oh, do you? Oh, nice.
Got my outfit day. I don't know if they're expecting me back at any point today.
You're like, can we make this stretch out? Stretch this out. Yeah. And you always worked in that warehouse or not?
I started my journey at Dearne Valley Boxed, the retail operation, in 2012. Yeah, May of 2012. Started in Dearne Valley.
13 years you've been here then?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good stint.
Yeah, and I've had a good variation of different departments, and obviously I started in retail, now I'm in online operations, so the knowledge that I've kind of built up over them 13 years has held me in good stead to where I've got to today.
And have you tactically done that, or has it kind of just happened naturally?
Naturally, I think.
Yeah.
So I had a decision to make. Because my previous role, they were moving, I could have trooped across to a different site of theirs, but I thought, do I take a jump at this stage? And because it was a 6-month temporary contract, I joined on it Next. But the good thing with Next
originally,
is... The good thing with Next is if they see potential and you're in the door, you're in straight away. So I took that step, the 6 months, and here I am, 13 years later, still here. So yeah. So obviously started in retail, did 2017 I moved to EMSL, so like 5 years in
a store?
In the retail solution at Dearne Valley, sending the stock to the stores.
Yeah.
Then moved to EMSL 2017. Well, started as team manager at Dearne Valley, shall I say. Moved to EMSL as assistant site manager. And then moved into, from like an operational role, into what we call workflow, which is all the planning, the volumes, have we got enough resource to get this volume out to a customer today or not? So I spent probably 4 years in there. So I've seen the other side of the operation, the planning and what goes on behind it, and then moved into deputy site manager role, which is what I am today, for the last 3-4 years. And currently now, it's kind of a niche role, man. It's a deputy site manager, but it's not operationally day to day, it's looking at service. Now we've switched to focusing on service. My team are all around getting into the nitty-gritty of the detail. We always looked at service, but never in the detail that we do now.
What's that detail then?
So there's all sorts. So there's automation picking, for example. We do PI checks, which is basically checking the contents of a tub is accurate to what we think we've got on stock file.
Okay.
We used to do that, but not to the detail now, whereas we're checking it every 30 days. We're checking it maybe once a year before.
And how are you checking it? Sorry to ask you a question. So I'm just like curious.
It'll come out to a picking station or what we call a top-up station where people put stuff away, and it'll just say to them, can you scan each item that's in this tub, just so that we can double-check what we're trying to sell to a customer we have actually got in stock and send it to them. So it's all little things like that. We've got repeat patterns and no stocks where there's a certain item that people are ordering and we've got issues with it. It's just all the nitty-gritty detail. And we've seen slight improvements on that already. Obviously, notif is a big thing. At minute, aiming for that 97%, but we've gradually got better on that, and there's no stock level on site has come down.
And what's OTIF for people that might not have a clue?
So, on time in full. So if you order a new outfit for the weekend, you expect to get your shirt, your trousers, your shoes, all when we said that we were going to deliver them to you. If your shirt and your shoes come, you've got no trousers, you're in a pickle for the weekend. You don't know what you're going to do then. So yeah, the OTIF is on time and in full. Send everything when we said we were going to send it.
Right, okay, and that's kind of is that a collective of distribution as a whole? Yeah. Is that something you're all kind of working
that's
towards?
Everything. Yeah, whether you're ordering a sofa or a set of drawers or pair of socks. It's across everything.
And where's that come from? Has that come from like you've said, looking at that data and looking at the level of service and going, oh, hang on, this is something we can improve on? Yeah.
Well, we can definitely improve on it, but it's a massive sales driver as well, we think. So if you're getting what we've said you're going to get every time, you're more likely to come back and shop with us again.
100%.
So,
delivering on the promise, basically. Yeah.
Back to my earlier example, if you've ordered an outfit for the weekend, your trousers don't come, next time you might think, I'm going to try a different retailer.
Yeah.
See if they get everything to me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So now, if we aim for this 97% to get everything on time, it'll be a massive sales driver.
Big goal. Big goal.
Cash.
big goal.
Yeah.
No, and so Daryl in deputy site manager for Elmsall 3, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the Elmsall complex
The Elmsall
as a
complex
whole.
a whole now, yeah. And what's over that 13 years, because you described that really well, and I think it's weird, I don't want to take away from your story, but it's not unique, but it's unique outside of Next, where, isn't it? Like, there's lots of stories like that, but there's not, outside of Next, that doesn't happen a lot over a 13-year period with those opportunities. What's kept you here, though?
So, no 2 days are the same. Everything you come in, there's something different to look at every day.
New challenge.
The people inside Next are great. And then, like I said earlier, the opportunity, if you've got drive and passion to succeed, there's sky's the limit within Next.
And did you see that pretty much from like day one when you came in?
As soon as I came in, because it was a 6-month temporary contract, I think after 3 months, I got made permanent.
Nice.
So you can see straight away that they value people who are wanting to put in the hard work and improve things. I
was going to say, what do you think some of those like values and expectations that we kind of really do appreciate? Like, you've mentioned hard work. What are the other things that you think is really puts people in good stead? So it's like everybody will have a disappointing day sometimes. It's how you bounce back from them disappointing days. That's a good one.
Yeah, because within Next, there's always a knockback. Like, as OTIF result comes out, it's 92. It's not what you wanted it to be. It's how you bounce back from that. People are quick to notice how you react to a certain situation instead of just judging you on the actual results that have come out. Because at the minute, there's a lot of, shall we say, resilience and everyone driving towards that one goal, that we don't get hung up on something that has gone wrong. We'll look at it and say, what can we do to make it better?
I totally agree with that. And I think the key word you've said there is that resilience. It's how do we... No one tends to, like, if you've not quite hit that target, don't become a blame game, does it? It's more like, okay, what are we going to do to...
Yeah, nobody comes to it to do a bad job.
No.
So if it's happened, it's generally something that we're uncontrollable or something that we've not quite spotted in time. So it's like I say, it's just a reaction to that. How do we make sure that doesn't happen again?
And what's it been like working in distribution and working up? Has there ever been a notable point when you've gone, wow, this is a big step, or this has been the biggest opportunity I've taken? Was there something you can remember?
I think moving from Dearne Valley Box to Elmsall was a big eye-opener. Because you go from Dearne Valley Box that at the time had around 300 staff, I think, working there. You go to Elmsall where it's pushing 5,000 and you think, this is a totally different ball game. Yeah. At retail, you're sending stuff to stores. Obviously, they want stock there as soon as possible, but it's not the end of the day if it doesn't get there. Whereas with a customer order, it's a sale that we've actually took.
Yeah,
we're not just replenishing a stock file.
Yeah.
So the pressure to get them items out and the parcels to the customer, I took a step back and thought, wow, this. Then it were 2 sites. It were just Elmsall Way and Elmsall Drive.
And how big is that now? That kind of, that OTIF promise, or how many orders are we trying to fulfil each time?
Well, at Elmsall, we pick around 600,000 units on an average day.
On a day?
In a day to send out to customers. Obviously, that's units. So parcels, you're probably looking at maybe 250,000 parcels a day.
A unit is an item. So pair of shoes, jeans, shirt, whatever.
Obviously, people are going to order multiple things, so it's around about 200 to 250,000 parcels a day that we're trying to. Well, you think of the logistics. We're trying to pick it, get to a packing station, pack it, get it into dispatch, get onto a trailer, get it to an RSC or to every, who then they've got another journey to get it to the customer. So there's a lot of stepping points for that parcel to pass through each day.
And all do that within probably the space of 24 hours or less, basically.
Yeah. Well, you can order it 1 minute to 11 p.m. and we'll say, all right, you can have that. It could be at their door at 9 o'clock following morning.
So 24 hours, everyone's going.
Yeah.
What's the most challenging bit in that? Do you think is it? It's not finding the stock or the delivery. Like what's the bit that we're always trying to crack?
It's all about everyone working together.
Okay.
It's no good picking it if we get to a pack station we don't pack it. It's no good picking it and packing it if we don't get it to dispatch on time.
Right.
If we get it to dispatch on time, then we get it to every, but they don't manage to get it to a customer. There's a lot of failure points along the line, so it's about everyone coming together and driving towards that.
And is
success.
that where I guess, is that a big part of your role, kind of making sure everything is running as smoothly as possible?
Yeah. It's that, and making sure that we've got all the items available at all times to fulfill that parcel. Because we could do, if you order something at, 9 a.m. in the morning, and then we've only got one item that in stock, and that item goes missing, we can't repick it or send it out. So it's making sure that we treat every item, every order with the, I don't know what the word is, maybe the care that it deserves, to make sure that, because a £5 pair of socks or a £100 pair of shoes, it's the same thing, it's the customer experience.
Yeah.
So it's treating everything with the same level of urgency and care that it deserves.
I think that's probably one thing a lot of people won't consider, like with people in distribution, that you're thinking about the customer so much because you're not physically handing it over.
Yeah.
But it seems like that's ingrained in absolutely everything. You must have said it about 5 or 6 times.
It's all, if we haven't got customers, we've not got a business.
That's very true.
It needs
We're
to
not
be
sitting here doing this. Yeah.
So it needs to. It's at the forefront of everybody's mind that let's not disappoint our customer base.
Yeah. And going back to, you mentioned something there, going back to the fact that you mentioned around the people as well. And I guess with that process and making sure everything like runs smoothly, that's where having really good people is essential, right?
It is very essential. So it doesn't matter if you're a warehouse operative, a site manager, an engineer, whatever it may be, everyone is determined to drive towards this goal. And we can't do it without engineering. Engineering can't do it without us. So we're all just one big happy family. So we say that we all need to be out on our best to make sure that we get that parcel out.
Yeah, because it is a big part of the community, isn't it? As well, in that part of the country as well. So it does have that natural. It almost feels like a community within a community. Yeah.
I don't think you can walk down into South Emsall and speak to somebody that's never worked for Next before.
No.
There's a lot of people that's worked there.
And do you think that helps that everyone like knows each other, or not knows each other, but is familiar with each other and is all kind of pushing together? Like, not that they're out of work like constantly with each other, but they're building something together and they can all relate to it. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. Like you say, teamwork is teamwork. The more people bond, and the better results you're going to get. So it's brilliant. And
in terms of your team, then, do you have like an initial team and an initial group of people that you're working with constantly, or what's that?
Yeah,
like?
so I've got 2 people who reporting to me are basically all about service and driving this OTIF goal, and then we've got a team of what we call coordinators on site as well that are out and about, ears and eyes on the shop floor, looking for potential issues to resolve before it becomes a failure.
Like, what do you mean? How do you look for a potential? Like, what do you mean by that?
So you can see if you're walking along and items fell out of a carton onto the floor, we need to get that back to where it belongs straight away. Because the earlier example, if it's the last item and the picker goes to get that item, it's not there, it's a failure. But if we get the item back in that location as soon as possible, we can then pick it for the customer.
Literally looking at that finer detail, that's everything.
Yeah. That's maybe the detail 18 months ago we never looked at.
Really?
We do it periodically.
Yeah.
But now we've got a dedicated team that are all about make sure everything's where it should be.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's exciting. A lot goes into it, doesn't it?
It's exciting because the stuff that they're doing, you can see straight back in results, whether it be the no stock number the following day or the OTIF report comes out the following day. So you're not having to wait to see what value it's adding. It's pretty much instant feedback.
And is that something that drives you?
Yes.
Like the results, performance stuff. Is that on a like? Because I know for me as well, I like even like when a podcast goes out, I'll be like, right, what's the view rate?
Yeah.
What's the engagement rate?
Yeah.
How long they're watching it for?
Yeah.
You know, all of that as well. Do you like seeing that? Yeah.
I know that in my role, because it's all based around that, I'll be judged on no stock results and OTIF scores.
Right.
So the drive is there to make sure that we're always the best performing site or whatever it may be. But yeah, that's the drive.
And then you'll be and you get that daily as well. Did you say? Yeah.
Yeah. So anything that's delivered or it's out for delivery today, we'll have a view of it 9 o'clock tomorrow morning if that was successful or not. So yeah, it's pretty
instant.
pretty handy feedback. Yeah. Yeah.
And what are some of what do you think? So the end goal is obviously to give better service to the customers.
Yeah.
What are some of the things? Is there anything that you can share or anything that's coming up in that we're looking at to expand that even more? Is there anything new, anything other new things happening in distribution that we can talk about?
Well, in terms of my team, the dynamic's going to change slightly. So there's all the stuff I already talked about.
Yeah.
But then, like I mentioned earlier, if we pick it and we don't get it to pack, we pack it, we don't get it to dispatch. So my team are going to be monitoring the progress throughout the day. Have we picked everything? Yes or no? If not, where is it? Have we delivered all that to a packing station in a timely manner so that we can pack it? Yes or no? Not, where is it? So we're going to be monitoring the progress through the site to make sure that everything is at a stage where it should be, so that we can pull all that stuff together.
Do you track items in the warehouse as well, by the way? Like, as in like GPS tracking or anything, or? Currently
not. We've tried with all sorts of trackers, putting it into tubs to see.
Yeah.
Because we notice problems where you can imagine the size of MSL now. If we pick something at MSL 3 and it needs to go to MSL Drive, it's over an hour's travel time for a tub to get there. Yeah.
An hour?
Yeah. So
bloody hell.
Yeah. There's a lot of conveyor system in there. And we were noticing that we're taking a bit more. It was like 90 minutes to maybe 2 hours, or sometimes it weren't arriving at all. So we've tried trackers in tubs to see where they're going, to see if we can spot any trends, if they've ended up veered off on a wrong line. So we do track things in that sense, but it's probably something we'll look to do going forward. Be nice, an idea like a security tag.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just like a little, like not like an air tag, but like a similar thing where it's automatically attached to the box or the tub or something.
Yeah. And it'd be nice to do that item level. Where's every item?
And then you'd know, it'd be like, why is it not moving?
Yeah.
And then you'd know, wouldn't you, straight away, all right, that's stuck or fell out or whatever.
And it should be able to tell us if we have a map of MSL and we can drop it onto exactly where each part is, and then we can go and sort that straight away.
Yeah. Maybe one for the future.
That's a good idea. I'll take that one back as mine.
You'll go back. You'd never guess what. Man, it's a really good idea. Yeah. Well, good job it's being recorded. Well, what do you enjoy most about it? Like, other than you've said the people, obviously, in the but like right now, what are you like really enjoying?
I think at the minute, it's everyone is in this together. We've just had our senior team event at MSL. Everyone's got the message and what we need to do forward. And no matter what time of day it is, you can always ring someone and discuss what's happening on site. And it's just the whole team camaraderie, and everyone's like kind of got each other's back, and we're all pulling in the same direction. If you know what I mean, it's a very, very nice place to work.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Being nice, but like everyone's like dragging in the same direction, and we've all got a common goal.
Nice. And if someone's listening and they're thinking, oh, shall I take that 6-month stint?
Absolutely.
Yeah, what would you say to them?
Absolutely. If you've got the passion, the drive, the commitment to want to better each day, 100%.
Nice.
Get yourself into next.
Nice.
There's no better place, I don't think, for progression than
really?
Next. Yeah. When I was in workflow as an ASM, I interviewed what we call batch runners, so the orders drop into the pot and they'll run them off. It sounds simple saying it that way, but it's not. So I interviewed a guy then who were external. I took on as my batch runner. That was maybe 2019, 2020. And he's now assistant site manager.
Really?
Yeah.
And that's because he's got that
He's got
desire.
the drive. Yeah. If you've got the desire and you've got the talent and you want to improve, there's no question that you'll rise through the ranks.
Nice. Well, I think that's a good place to end then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming on, Daryl.
Lovely.
No,
Pleasure
appreciate
to
you
be
coming
here.
on the podcast. And yeah, cheers.
Perfect.